What is going on, everyone? My name is Cody. For those of you who haven't had a chance to meet me yet, I just want to come on here for a quick second, introduce myself to the channel. I've been here kind of behind the scenes most of the time, but nonetheless, been here from the start. Me and Matt started this whole deal last summer. Just a couple guys with an idea, working out of our garages, as you can see, still. That being said, I just want to take a minute and thank you all so much for your support. It really means so much to us. If we were to look back a year ago and imagine how far we've gotten in a short time, we would have never thought it would have come and grown like this. It's all moved pretty quickly, so thank you for bearing with us. For those of you who have been here, I just want to take a moment and let you guys know that up to this point, I'm aware we've only released to you guys shared informational content, just Matt doing what he does best, just presenting the data, just screen record style, sitting in front of the computer, going over logs and just comparing. I recognize that everyone wants to see the man behind the curtain. Everyone wants to see that face-to-face, get on a personal, develop a personal relationship with you guys, our loyal supporters. So I have made it my mission to start bringing you guys some in-person vlog style content. As you may or may not have seen, we have several personal projects. We do a lot of cool stuff from day to day. You name it, Fox bodies, Fords, throw some Pontiacs in there, but we definitely love our Fords. We do a little bit of everything, so I feel like our day-to-day life is pretty entertaining. We got a lot of stuff going on that you guys normally don't get to see, so like I said, I just want to make it my mission to bring some of this content to you guys. I feel that you would get some enjoyment out of it, because I know over the past year, just man, it's been a ride. It's been awesome just getting to work with Fox bodies, just doing cool car stuff all day, working on your guys' cars. Really doesn't get much better than that. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video before we get into our episode 1. Episode 1, I'm going to break it into parts of our road to Foxtoberfest 2021. So shout out to Jen and Matt over at Fox Resto. Seriously, you guys killed it. Best Fox show of the year. 718 Fox bodies all in one place. Doesn't get much better than that. It was pretty overwhelming. Matter of fact, we are still processing everything that happened over that whole trip. It was pretty nuts. We did so much stuff. We logged over 3,000 miles. We stopped in at least 12 different cities to do something Fox body related, whether that's to be mobile tuning service, tuning people's cars that we've either never touched before, or cars that we were tuning remotely but just could never quite get right. There was always some sort of gremlin, some sort of issue, and we just need to get hands on the car. It's nice just to finally get in front of the camera, start bringing you guys some content. So I do apologize it has taken so long. We've just been busy just trying to grow this business best we can. But like I said, I have made it my mission to start bringing you guys some content, because I'm telling you, you guys have been missing out. If we could have had a personal camera crew following us around, I swear, it's never a dull moment. Just hanging out with the guys, you know, shop talk and all that. It's never a dull moment. There's always so much going on, always something to do, so much badassery. I can't even put it into words. I'd rather just show you guys what I'm talking about. So I can't wait to start bringing you guys more content as well as just more of everything. This is a huge growing movement, as was made clear by the turnout at Foxtoberfest and just across the nation. We're seeing it more and more every day, just how big this thing is getting, and we just want to contribute our little part, make sure the right information is getting out there, the right content, good content. We want to bring you guys good content. So like I said, we're just here. We're here to help, do what we can, share what little bit we have to add to what is just an amazing, crazy, just amazing. I almost can't put it into words. The people that have come from these cars, the connections and the relationships that I have made just from these cars is crazy. Like, some of the best people I know have come from doing Fox body stuff. So for that, we're just going to keep going. We're going to see what the future holds, keep doing our thing, but we're not going anywhere. We're here to stay. We're just going to keep getting better. Stay tuned. Here is the road to Foxtoberfest 2021. Also, I almost forgot, leading up to Foxtoberfest and the whole road trip on the way there, we made sure and got a bunch of merchandise to have at our booth. Unfortunately, we did run out of most of the larger sizes, as well as probably should have ordered more in the first place, but it was our first round of merch. We didn't know quite what to expect. But that being said, we still have a bunch of merchandise left over from the show, just all types of stuff. You guys have been requesting it. We wanted to bring it to you in person, and now that we're back home, we can ship it to you, do whatever we need to do to get it to you. You guys requested it. We were happy to oblige. It's the least we could do for your support. So that being said, yeah, we still have a bunch left over. If anyone is curious about it, is wondering if we have your size in something, feel free to give us a shout on our social media. My number is on the Facebook and the Instagram, so hit me up if you guys see anything that catches your eye that you would like. We do have more awesome stuff on the way that we're going to bring to you guys. Like I said, this is just the initial first round. We didn't know quite what to expect, so this is what we're looking at. So if anyone wants to get their hands on the first round of Leech Motorsports gear, now is your shot. Let me just spin you around here, show you what we're looking at. So yeah, so we got shirts, hats, hoodies, beanies. I do have a round of trucker hats, like you see me wearing. I have a round of trucker hats on the way, so those should be coming soon. I know we're having some trouble getting the Richardson trucker hats, but anyways, yeah, so we got a bunch of different types of stickers. Most of these are glass transfer paper to put on your car, but we have the black background stuff too. We got beanies. Beanies were really popular. We only have 3 left. But yeah, we just got a bunch of stuff. Got a little sticker bomb action going on. Great for that. Yeah, so like I said, just want to let you guys know, just hit us up if you see anything that you want. We'll make sure and get it over to you, whether we've tuned you, haven't tuned you, just want some cool toolbox art, you know, you name it. We'll get it to you, just let us know. Thanks.
On the Leech page, be like, yeah, this is how this car looks, and we'll see you at Foxtoberfest. No trailer needed.
The road to Foxtoberfest.
Oh yeah, man. And how far is it from now? 3 weeks?
You lying. Man, this thing looks good.
You don't run 87 on all your cars?
Just the daily.
This is the daily.
No, it's not. You liar. What's that?
God damn, I ain't seen one of these forever. My brother-in-law likes to have one.
Yeah, we just got it up and running.
Talking about that shit the other day. Man, you don't see these for free. Fuck these fucks.
I got everything for you.
Man, that is nuts.
We had it all 80 cents. We just did wiring and everything.
Man, that was like a fucking wild card car. You don't see that shit no more.
Yeah, that's why I had to get this one.
That is fucking sick, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
See one on the road, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Shit, I forgot to get beer. Oh, you damn it. Okay, yeah, fuel trims are looking a little better now. It's not having to just totally add a ton. Still,
The words you used at the gas station was, quote, "Let's see what this thing will do," unquote. You gotta be careful talking like that. T-top light. Road to Foxtoberfest.
We leaving right now, boy. We don't need no front end.
gotta have it.
Look at these views though, straight out of the T-top.
Just because it runs, it's not on my rack.
The Leech crew has arrived on scene. Texas Motor Speedway. Getting buzzed by the Blue Angels.
Fresh. Oh, dirty on the outside. Does scare me, right? Nice
T-tops off.
It did start right up last time. Alright.
What kind of jackery's going on? They're interrupting my video.
Top of the ramps. Matt, you want to take this? Is it running right now? Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, that's sharp, man. Sutter car, coupe.
But on this one, this one is pretty much been the way since got dyno tune, so
That's a pretty tight gap on there too, so should be okay as far as that's concerned.
yeah, I think you did what, 25, 24?
24?
Yeah, that looks like low 20s to me, just eyeball.
Yeah.
So okay, that should be fine. I mean, you may not even really need to go that tight, to be honest. Not with this amount of boost. Maybe later.
Yeah, once we go what, like
But
over 15 maybe?
yeah, I mean, if you really try to like push this thing and put 14, 15, 16 pounds in it, you got to be careful. But like if it's going to be 6, 7, 8 pounds, you usually gap about 30. And
I think they push 8. Not dyno, I think it did 8.
what RPMs did they take it up to?
6.
Okay, so that's probably what it had in it then.
6,000.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 8 grand. Okay.
You didn't really push it more, is what I was saying. So it probably did this way, This one is really, I haven't tuned a dyno anything. It's pretty much just whatever was on the Holly and I've been messing with it. And that's pretty much it. Start.
This is interesting. I've never seen anybody do that.
Yeah.
Just mounting it that way, but
And he pointed it out to me. We saw this
cool.
at Lone Star Foxfest.
Okay.
We actually went to that, so
really?
we recognized this car.
You guys had the Capri, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
that's
you just
right.
finished
That's
that like
right.
Like a week before.
Yeah,
like the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah, the night before we got it done.
See, this one, like, I've been messing with it little by little, and I got it kind of, I mean, like, I got it where the plugs don't get to reach. I haven't kind of make sure 100% on the static timing thing, and I just don't wanna, like, blow it out. This one, it push well.
I mean, very different pulley on this one.
It's showing like about 11, 12 but it's never been tuned or anything, like, never.
Man, that's an interesting intercooler location.
That's a tiny alternator pulley. That's crazy.
Maximum charge.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. I've never seen an alternator pulley that small.
Not pulley. Is that like 12 rib?
Yeah,
Just 12.
yes.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Okay.
Everything goes around.
See, the thing, once it starts gonna, believe it or not, I looked a few videos. I looked at one where he was teaching how to set up that, and I started, really I looked first how to do a build like a table. Like,
I just want to get it running, and I want to let it warm up all the way to full temp. And then once we get it to full temp, I want to see where your idler duty cycle is based on the timing maps and stuff I set up. See if at least idle is stable there. Then I want to do some blip tests and see if it falls on its face coming back down. Maybe make some adjustments there. Okay, so back to idle. So idle speed is smoothed out now. Those are the settings I'm going to use for now. Get a little bit closer to what Ford did and smooth it out. Okay. So that's idle air settings for now. Now I noticed he had an advanced turned on, so let's see what he's doing here. Okay, yeah. So he tried, you know that video that's so popular about use the Holley advanced tables to control your idle air, and I keep telling people why you can't just take that video at face value and go do it that way. This is why, because he said sometimes you'll rev it and it'll just go all the way up to like $2,000 and it won't come down.
Yeah.
It's because these numbers somewhere in this mid-range are too high and it's climbing too fast. So anyways, I'm not gonna mess with this table. I'm just gonna turn it off for right now because I don't really like using that stuff anymore. And he has nothing there. Okay, so nothing else is turned on. Okay, so now we're running no advanced tables. So let's go look at fuel now. Okay, so right now this is scaled up for quite a bit of boost. I mean, he's setting it up for like 18 pounds.
Yeah.
I'll probably rescale this a little bit to maybe like 16 pounds, which I still is more than he's gonna get right this second, but leave him a little wiggle room. But this right here, you know, he mentioned is it feels like it's loading up on fuel. It feels like it's loading up on fuel. Here's why. Diesel and cruise are legitimately rich, like for sure, by probably almost a full point.
Right. Because that's right in that range
Yeah.
you're going to stay in.
This stuff right here, I'm going to make some minor changes, but this isn't crazy. Like, or at least for these two, this isn't crazy. But it does not need to be this rich through here. Like, once he gets up here into these higher boosts, in fact, this needs to be richer up here, at least for now. But like, this is, when the boost does start to build, it's going to be a little fat right there in that mid-range coming up, and this is all definitely fat up here. So so I want to rework all that, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take his base fuel table, I'm just going to apply the learn data as is, right or wrong. And I'm basically just going to have to build a new map, but using kind of this part of the data right in here where he has learned data. Use this as kind of the basis for the other changes, but it's going to be pretty rough right now. So I think what I'm going to do is drop these numbers way down. Because basically, okay, I just noticed something else. This is real fucked up. This is a problem. This is a big no-no. And you'll be able to see it when we go look at the graph. Oh, let me back on here. So you're gonna notice, I mean, there's a lot of weird things going on because the learn data is just funky, but right here, you notice how like you've got all this tuning resolution, and then right here it's this big wide gap where like there's no tuning resolution. You have big jumps right there. That's because of this right here. Look at his scaling. It's going up, 46, 50, 53, whatever, 60, 63, and then it jumps straight to 100. So that jump right there, he lost all of his tuning resolution, and honestly, based on that right there, he's idling right about where that cutoff point is, where he lost all the resolution. So this is a big part of why this is running so bad at idle and swinging around. It's getting caught up in between, and I think that advanced table's moving. So that's really, you know what, I'm going to start over from the stock tune fuel map as far as this is concerned, but the one thing I'm paying attention to is idle at around 900, 1,000. This is saying his VE is about 47. So I want to make sure that that part of the map kind of matches.
Yeah.
And then I'll build around that. So I think first step is let's just rescale this how we want to. Awesome.
Perfect.
So that's for this car. Let's see.
So what do we got here?
Comp cam, blower turbo cam. Okay, 220, 224 duration with the 114 LSA. Okay, so I'll tell you why I like this for a blower car. Number one, it's favoring the exhaust side a little bit, having a little higher duration on the exhaust to get the back pressure out and get it working. And the second thing I like is with those numbers and that LSA, that's going to be, let's see, 444, that's 111. This has -3 degrees of overlap at 50 thousandths. This is going to build boost very well. He said this car hits real hard.
Yeah.
It's because he has a fucking cam that makes sense.
Yeah.
People don't understand that. It's like you can have these gnarly heads and all the boost and everything. You put the wrong damn cam in it.
What are you talking about? You're supposed to run an alphabet cam.
And it's got a little more lift too, so he's got a little bit more duration and a little bit more lift on that side. Now this is a great little street car blower cam, but it's not too crazy that it's like it should have good idle. All right.
Dare do I say it? Every cam's a blower cam.
I will cut you, Richard Holdner. If you're out there and this ever makes its way to the silver screen.
I mean, if you think about it, in theory, any cam will take boost.
My entire basis for my existence is in theory and logic, and the answer to that is like, I hate you right now.
So what you're saying is a B cam isn't good for boost.
B stands for boost.
God damn you guys. All right.
If it ain't an F cam, don't talk to me.
All right, so now let me put this over.
I really like this white GT over it's clean. And the drag lights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that one, and obviously the coupe. He said they have like a nitrous car in there too,
really?
that we can go and look at.
Let me guess, it's carbureted.
He didn't say nothing about that.
Simple works, you can't argue with it.
He did not confirm it was carbureted though.
See, we're gonna make Matt a believer in carburetors here soon, Cody. You watch.
I've about at where I might enjoy it more than working on a Holly EFI.
See, it's a different type of Holly. It's only got two things to mess with.
The kind that actually works?
Is the kind that got Holly where it is today.
It's the actual Holly that works,
Man, all sorts of brand shaming going on in our video here.
Well, make a better product, Holly.
I could already see. That's way better than 890. Way better.
I ought to just bitch slap the shit out of you. Alrighty.
should.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Static's totally good.
That shit is loud.
This is a rowdy ass car, man.
Yeah.
This is gonna run hard. My man. You got all the goodies ready to go.
How much you thinking?
Just a nudge, yeah. We'll see.
Like these ones we're probably gonna do next in a few months once I'm done with it.
Man.
This one has 347. It has an old power dyne. It's running pretty good. It's all factory built.
Yeah.
So it's factory ECM and everything. We're
We-
probably gonna send it to you or drive it up there either way.
Yeah, man.
Get
We
it right.
we actually we both have power dynes on our personal cars.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all you're not even finding no more.
I know.
That one I was moving, that one I was gonna do that one all the way. Big motor on it. I just stopped. This is the one.
Oh man.
This is the one I was telling you about.
John would be loving this. I'm gonna send him a picture of that. Is this the nitrous car?
This is the nitrous car. This is the one I was telling you about.
Man, this is nice.
I want to build it back and get it going again. It's really just gotta get everything out. The motor is fresh. The problem we had with the heads was the like every time we mess them up, it's like when you raise surface and you take a meat out of the head, so
Yeah.
compression went crazy high. I mean, we started like a 14.1. It was already like a 16 some. We just go like, it's too much. So we're working on the heads right now. Cheer that up. I'm gonna get some new ones, but this one I definitely want to get it back running. Probably next year. I got people shells that I won't do, but that's the model that goes with that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially like you said on that one, if you're trying to do some stock computer stuff, that we got you on that for
Okay.
sure.
You'll just pretty much make it like a street car.
This is sweet.
That one I'm gonna build that one. This one still has, it's a twin turbo.
Oh
Got
man.
burned.
What was it?
It still has the modern transmission. Everything's good on the front. So we buy both to pretty much build that coupe. So that's something we're gonna do next.
Everyone wants a coupe nowadays. it to LMR, guys. Look at that beautiful shirt right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What up? What's up, man?
I did not know that was you.
What up? Connor over here representing.
I'm not doing a very good job representing right now, but
It's dirty. It's a driver.
I have Verizon off this break.
What? Another Leech tuned. Frank's car. Broken Arrow crew showing out. Looking good. Catherine's new coupe. stickers on it too. Like that Leech sticker, boys. Yeah.
Shop, I can drive this.
Man, she looking good.
Yeah, it looks real good.
You don't see black very good, you know? It's just so hard.
Well, and this is original paint.
Yeah.
I mean, when you start to stare at it, you'll see.
I get it.
Imperfections.
I get it. Man, that's like a little oxidation. I say for original paint, that's about a 9.5.
Yeah.
It's all original interior, carpet, and everything.
Really?
The only thing I changed inside, of course, was the center console, and of course
Yeah.
the stereo, and some gauges. But other than that, it's all original. The headliner was a little droopy. I put some adhesive on there and tacked it back up.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to change it out because it's like the original.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing is killer.
And man, you cannot go wrong with the tubular intake, ever.
I know. This looks right.
The black Capri we're in over there, he bought one of those. I guess there's some guy that's selling them like the little show plates that have Ford Motorsport or 5.0. Like
I was looking online for some of those, even just a blank one, you know, just to kind of cover the holes there. Not a big deal. But yeah, I think what we discovered was the only thing I did wrong was the stock fuel rails. You know, because when we were tuning it, that's where it started to fall into the face, the high RPMs.
Yeah.
So for now, I set my shift light at like 52, 5400, and I know it's got more in there, but I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, and on the street, I mean, unless you're legitimately trying to race somebody and win,
Yeah.
you're having a lot of fun at $5 grand anyways.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is what I thought was super cool. So all this came with the car, all the original stuff for the sunroof. It's got the original manuals.
yeah.
Even in '93, Ford knew you needed your own manual for electric and vacuum.
Hey, I'm not even
Troubleshooting.
kidding you. What's the likelihood I could take those, scan them, and then mail them back to you? You have any issue with that?
Not really, no.
Because I have a big collection of these that I've been photographing.
Yeah.
And '93 is a year that's really hard to find.
It's
Man,
a lot of
they're on
scanning.
eBay, but like that
Yeah.
one's like $100 on eBay. All the other ones I was able to find for like 5, 10, 15 bucks.
Wow.
I've got 7 or 8 years, but '93 has a lot of differences. And the last one I have is I have an '88 and a '90. problem or whatever, I dive in. I'm like, what year's your car? I dive into the manual, and I'm like, this is exactly how it's supposed to be done. This is the color of the wires. This is where they go. Like, and it has all the troubleshooting. You ever really looked at that thing?
I have. I've actually
amazing.
earmarked a handful of them in there.
Yeah, this thing's pretty minty.
Yeah, you see underneath. Normally it's rust, it's red hoops. They were the 86 model, and then I painted them black and I put the vinyl pinstripes on. And whenever the vinyl,
Were they originally gray?
Yeah,
Like dark gray?
yeah. Well, they had no stripes, but just the middle here was gray.
Yeah, right.
And so I think
okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I put those on. So these are basically SVO taillights because the SVO had the black one with the stripes.
Right here, I thought
legit.
that's just what they were. I didn't even realize you had done this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now when the vinyl goes bad, then I'll hand pinstripe them, and that'll be more permanent.
Is that something you do?
Yeah.
I don't have the steadiness in my hands for stuff like that.
That's just been one of my hobbies, just pinstriping stuff.
Well, did you want any like stickers or anything? I can tell you're not really putting them on the car, but
You have any black stickers?
We do have some good ones for toolboxes that are like a black background behind the logo.
I'll take anything, man.
Yeah.
we'll have to get you some.
Everybody that's come through here and has asked me about the motor, the tuning, every one of them, I told them to contact you guys.
Awesome.
Because some people were saying, well, what about the Holly? What about the microscope? What about? And I said, well, hold on. I said the benefit to me, and I think this was your intent, was the customer service. Like, you sent me 20 or 30 tunes before I went to the dyno.
Right.
You know, and I can email you and say, hey, I got a problem, and I send you a log. Like, none of these other companies are going to help with that.
Well, it's just not what they do.
Right.
But that's okay too, man. It's because basically what we have to do is come up with a little bit of a better business model to get through this process quicker with people. So we kind of learned going through so many of these cars what we need to do to make a faster process but get the same result.
Yeah.
And you know, one thing I have to stop doing is I've always done every single tune literally from scratch for that car. I don't ever started from another car's tune.
Okay, well,
modified.
well, like you built the vanilla one on mine based on the parts I had, but you can take that.
I know I should be able to. It just feels dirty.
Oh,
You know?
Talking about doing like
They're all a little bit different.
like template style.
Yeah. I mean, I know I probably should. I have that big data sheet from everybody, so I should put it all in a database and click and say whose customer is the closest.
It's closest to this, and like you told me, it'll get you home safely, and then tweak it after that.
Yeah, I mean, getting them to the point where they'll idle and drive around usually isn't that big a deal unless there's something wrong with the car.
Yeah.
But it's tuning a car that's this old with this few sensors and whatnot.
Yep.
It takes some revisions.
It does. So it's funny, like everybody grabs their backing trips. I got my cables.
Aw, shit.
Ah, no!
Oh, man.
No, we're good. Just gonna be a little
Almost need like an ID or something. Gotta break out the credit card or something. I'm worried about that hashtag.
Are we good, boy?
Man, that was kind of nerve-wracking.
A little nerve-wracking, but I got to.
I just switched batteries and this one's at like 16%. That's, I don't know what happened there.
It's repping one.
It's hard.
That's the only bit since that thing got changed. I've been replacing spark plug left and right because it gets fouled down all the time.
Yeah.
So last night I replaced it when I started out this morning. It just kind of, I guess it's learning.
Well,
You know.
it's going to need some attention. I mean, the fuel table's not going to be.
But you said it was driving a lot better versus
the
what
way
you had
here.
before?
Oh man, it's like I said, it's night and day since I had that. Since I got it, I hate to tell you this, man. I hate to drive it before.
No,
It's just because you don't know. You invest a lot of money in the motor, and it's
Same with yours?
I'm doing real good. It's barely a few things that I might, but other than that, it's like right on.
Did you guys, when you were coming down to stop, trucks ever experience any big dips or any swinging afterwards?
More than that, I think it's right on.
Okay, well, baby steps.
Yeah, I told him it can only get better from here, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Did you guys do specifically what I told you not to and make a pull?
No,
Wow, amazing.
not really. I mean, probably the highest I rated is like maybe 4,000.
A lot of people can't resist. They're just like,
No matter what I
ah.
told you, it's like they get in the car and they're like, let's give it a, you know.
I was.
Hey, that's how I broke my clutch in.
This guy, yeah.
Ruined.
Hashtag ruined.
Shutter game. We talked about that whole 500-mile thing, stop and go.
Hey, we did a solid like 150, I bet.
See the race is great.
Now, other than that, man, I appreciate it. It's pretty good.
That's really good to hear.
Yeah.
I'm just glad you guys were able to bring them out here and enjoy them, you know? Like you said, you actually get into it, enjoy them again.
That's kind of
the
what,
main
like, I was
thing.
hoping you were. I didn't know if you were going to come out here or not, but I was like, I'd really like to swing up there before the show so they at least hopefully have a chance to run it. You know? So that's good, man.
Foxcast Media in the house. Leech crew rolling out. Peace out, Texas.